Hello everyone, so I have picked up a contract. It's a hoeing contract, which to be honest is nice and easy. There is nothing difficult about this. There wasn't much to do over winter. We did the hay drying episode, and then that's been it. So I've skipped forward to the second half of March, and this was a contract that came up. It's not extravagant money, but it's about 12k. That's pretty good money. Happy with that. So we're just going to get through that. Plan is get him to about 50% and then I can let the worker take over. I could have let the worker do this from the very beginning, but I've decided why not just, do some of it myself and save some worker fees. Of course the rain did come, but it didn't last very long, so I just carried on working through it. A little bit of a skip there because I needed to take a screenshot, and we're cracking on quite nicely. I was trying to remember what I wanted to plant in the two fields that are not yet planted. One has oilseed radish in, that is going to be sorghum, I think, and the other one is the massive soybean field, which I'm going to need to lease a bigger seeder for. Our seeder would just take far too long to do that, so that is going to have to be done with something bigger. I don't want to spend too much on it, so I may see if there's something in Mod Hub which is cheap and big that we can lease. If not, we're only leasing it, so it's not a massive deal to use it for a little while. But we're now coming up to 50%, which means we can stick this onto a worker and let him finish it off. I have no need to carry on with the rest of the field. There is some other stuff to be doing today. Not much, but a little bit. So we can just get the worker set up, make sure he's working because they can be a bit funny. And now we will go and check our field. So this is the oilseed radish field that needs to be cultivated. It's ready for that. And I just wanted to check the sales and see if we have a cultivator. I couldn't remember. The sales were tempting, but couldn't use it. So we've got the cultivator and we're good to go. This is the spelt field, growing nicely. It's got weeds, which I need to spray off. It's got a couple of dead parts as well. That's because of the realistic weather. Certain parts will wither. Actually, I don't remember if it does it without realistic weather as well. This is the rye field. So this again, we've got bits that have withered. And then we're off here to the grass field, which is still not growing particularly well. Now, back at the farm. I want to see if we can get some more animals, because we need to keep buying animals. We don't have that many. I sold a lot of them. But there are no cows that actually look good, so no cows today, unfortunately. There are only bulls that look good, and I don't need another bull. However, in the goats, there actually is a good goat. So we'll grab this guy. He doesn't cost much because he's young, and then we do need to check the food. Still got enough food and enough water for now, but the goat needs to be renamed, so he's going to be... I can't even read that on my screen, but he's got a new name. So now we'll head over to... I was just wondering there whether that was a silo, but it's not. I'm almost certain. So now we're going to go and get this guy, and we're going to grab the cultivator and get up to the field. And here we are. We're off. So, not doing the whole job on camera. You will notice as well, there is that hoeing contract is still continuing up in the background. That's great. I have had to go to internal view up at this end of the field. I still haven't trimmed that part of the field. I really need to. The trees at the top are a nightmare. I think I'm just going to cut them down. But they are those type of trees that are annoying, and you have to do a lot of trimming. They're not pines. Pines are nice and straight. Those are the ones that are not straight. They've got lots of raggedy edges. Lots of small branches that have to be trimmed, which is a pain. So the contract is about to finish, which is good because it means we can collect the money from that. Come on, almost there, almost there. And contract done. So quickly collect that. There we go. So we got ourselves 11,751 for that job. And now we're almost at the end, but you'll notice there is actually another contract. It's also a hoeing contract. It popped up, and I said, well, why not? Let's just get some extra money while I'm finishing off the cultivating. But that contract is not going to be done before the end of the day, unfortunately. But we get this field done, and that's now ready for us to seed when needed. And this is the hoe. He is just going to crack on. We'll collect the money next episode and just let him work until he finishes. Bye-bye.